What's good, peoples? Had to tap in real quick this morning to holler at y'all. See what's popping. Ain't been on in a few days. Definitely want to thank Elder. The other day, Elder held it down. Really held it down for me, man. Really appreciate that, man. I was in so much pain. I'm still in some pain. I go back to the dentist tomorrow. I'm trying to make it touch on a few topics. True and real, what up, bro? Good. Jalen, what up? Band Water, what up? So what I think about the Lakers since Rui and Braun got hurt. Braun only been out one game. He only missed one game. Rui now, it's hard to win in this league when if a lot of your players out. That's just what it is. Like, if a lot of your players out, I don't care if your star players there and a lot of key role players out. It's gonna be hard to win. You may get a win here. You may win. I'm not saying you're gonna be bad if your star players there and the role players, but it depends on positions and who's out, how important to that player on that team. You know. So the Lakers, I think they're gonna drop. They lost to Brooklyn. Denver playing well. Denver is in second, and Nikola wants the MVP. That's the thing, because now he spoke on that. You know, he's like, yo, I'm having one of my best years. But Shea playing, and they made it. I was watching on Gilbert and Arenas, and they was talking about Shea team and Gil. I mean, because first you automatically think like, oh, Shea carrying OKC, and Denver has like better players. But then when they broke it down, they had two players represent the All-Star games. They had Jalen Williams and Shea. Jokic was the only one in the All-Star game. Jamal Murray never made the All-Star game, even though he good. See, the thing with Jamal Murray is he played better in the playoffs than he do in the regular season. In the playoffs, and you want that though. He's solid in the regular season, not like he's a bum in the regular season. He's solid. He gets you good games. He here and there, but in that playoffs, Jamal Murray is one of the top players in the NBA when the playoffs start. He's like a whole nother level. He hit clutch shots. He come up big moments. So I think they're in a good spot with that. I think if I run the Nuggets, I think that's what I would want. I would rather a guy that's, as long as I got somebody taking me over the top, a guy like Jokic, and then a guy that can take over in the playoffs. That's why they dangerous. That's what makes Denver dangerous, because you know what Jokic's going to do, but then you got another player that's a whole different player in the playoffs than he is in the regular season. He hits shots, clutch shots, and then they got like the other pieces. But the thing is, they bench is like suspect, and then Aaron Gordon keep getting hurt. It's hard to win like that. That's why they never get. That's why you got to give their team credit for them to be that good, and he keep being out, and they don't have no depth. So they definitely gonna be dangerous. They're gonna be dangerous in the playoffs. They're gonna be dangerous because that 1-2 punch, and then all you see with them you know what you're getting from Jokic and Murray. All Michael Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon, all they gotta do is show up. If they show up, it's gonna be a problem. And then Bron be playing well too. So they what's the name is very concerned about them. OKC. That's to me. That's one OKC. The Lakers is a problem for OKC too, but that's like a problem because that's like a problem too. Those like the only two teams. After that, I don't really see no other team. That's the and the thing is they not gonna OKC is not gonna be able to play both of them. They only gonna be able to play either the Lakers or Nuggets in the playoffs. They're not gonna play both of them. So that's the good thing. It's not like you have to play both of them, because both of them can give them a run. Both teams can give OKC problems. Because the Lakers, as long as they stay 2-3, the Lakers and Nuggets gonna play again, maybe in the second round. The Lakers and Denver can stay 2-3. Whoever is the 2-3, they going to play each other in that second round. He said bad that Luka and Reaves could guard in Brooklyn. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's gonna be a problem. Playoffs, they pick you apart. Playoffs, they're gonna pick you apart. Teams gonna pick you apart in the playoffs. That's why I said, see, I think that JJ Redick gonna have some type of sense of loyalty to Austin Reaves. Because, you know, it's like he the coach and this Austin Reaves. Coaches take pride in that. Like when Doc Rivers said that JJ Redick had his best year with him. Like coaches love that. Like Doc Rivers even say, well, B, like a B had his best year under me. Like coaches want to claim that. So far, even though it's hard to compare like a B to Austin Reaves because he ain't been in the league that long. But this is best year in the league and it's under him. So, but I think it's best Austin Reaves come off the bench. I start Goodwin. If I'm the Lakers, I start Goodwin. You need a smaller. You can't. I don't know why they thought Finney Smith and them is defenders like that. They solid, but they not no guys you can just put on point guards. You can't do that. And think you're gonna have a lineup with Jackson Hayes, Rui, Bron, Luka, Austin Reaves. It's nah. I would start Goodwin and put Austin Reaves off the bench. He's gonna give you aggressive defense. He could guard the smaller guards. And it give you more of a well-balanced team. No, they doing a good job, but you want a balanced team. I'm not even talking about no defensive numbers. I'm just saying, period. One thing we know that Austin Reaves and Luka can't guard. So that just common sense. Sometimes the numbers, yeah, they play good in that stretch, but they can't guard. So why? The thing is, you playing these guards. Who guarding the small guards? Or the real point guard? So my thing would be, I hate when they just do stupid shit like this. He just standing there. Like, come on, man. There's Yeah, you can start Vincent. You can start. I wouldn't start no Connect though. I wouldn't start no Connect. You know how you don't start Connect? Cause Connect is your insurance policy. Connect is when you struggling, the starter struggling, and you need a guy who could come in and knock down, get some buckets. And that's what you need Connect for. Vincent, I think, would be the best option. Vincent, he's a veteran. He can knock down some 3-point shots. I would start Vincent and have Reaves off the bench, and he could do some playmaking and stuff off the bench. And he could just let him do whatever he need to do, come off the bench. I start Vincent. It gives you more balance. It gives you more balance. Let's say Golden State. Who guarding Steph? Who guards Steph on that if you start that starting lineup? Reaves can't do nothing. It just like it just would be crazy him trying to guard Steph. It'd be crazy. You don't want him guarding hard. You know what I'm saying? You want something still here, Avery? What you want? I'm also talking about the Laker team when they have full strength. More so when they at full strength, who I would put in that lineup. And I would have go on, you want something? Come on, I'm not waiting. He have to go to school. Unless you could get it, when I drop you off. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. Y'all got the small Oreos? You got the small Oreos? Oh, this is it. Oh, I see it. Yeah. Well, it's banana now, huh? Yeah, so Jackson Hayes not no 7 feet. They list him at 7 feet. You clearly can see he's not no 7 feet. And I just start seeing him as they list him at 7 feet. They used to list him at 6'11". Clear as day, you can see he's not no 7 feet. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can see clear as day, no 7 feet. Put it in your bag. Why would you leave it there? Put it in your bag. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. He said Reaves had to start. Y'all happy? Tell me why Reaves has to start. Tell me why Reaves has to start. That's what I want to know. Why Reaves has to start. When he said somebody had to start, it got to be a reason. We all saying this because he can't, like, if you look at the past few days, he's been playing bad. He hasn't, like the last 3 games, he was not good. And you can see that going forward. Long as LeBron and Luke out of there and the ball not in his hands, he's not getting, he could get more shots. He could get, like, you got to run because I don't hear nothing about being late. Why are you sitting there? I'll put this on your back. You should have put your hood. You should have your jacket zipping. You heard that little girl? Yeah, Catholic school dress, like 12 years old. She said, "I see my ops just be sitting there." This shit is sad. I see my ops just sitting there. Like, stop it. You in Catholic school. Yo, ops. People, I guess it sounds good. He really got people. I guess it sounds good to say that. He said, who you going to replace Reaves with, though? That's the question. Anyone can have a bad couple games. Not about bad. I would let somebody else in the comment section talk to you about that. But the first thing you said, who you going to replace him with? We just said replace him with Gabe Vincent. It's not about him playing bad. It's about getting the best out of him. You could see. Okay, let me break it down. For one, you clearly can see Reaves get frustrated. Now I'm gonna just break down Austin Reaves real quick. For one, Austin Reaves thinks he's better than what he is, right? So by him thinking he's better than what he is, and him having a good year, and things like that. The ball was in his hand. Even Bron, while Bron was there, the ball was in his hands more. Bron was giving him the ball. Bron was more like the secondary ball handler. Now you got Luka. That is over with. You watch Luka play. Luka got to have that ball all the time, all the time. So now you put in a factor. You got a guy that thinks he's better than what he is. Majority of the season he had the ball in his hands, and now the ball is out of his hands, and he chased numbers. He did it the other night. He was struggling, and then towards the end, he chased numbers. He's a stat pattern. So he's not the type of guy that stats matter to him. You can see when he have good games. You can look at his body language. He don't have good body language. He's very moody. When he's not having a good game, the team could win. He's still not as cheerful than when he have good games. It's about him. It's about him. He has that in him. I don't be wrong on these things. I always nail these things because I call it how it is. I'm very fair when it comes to these things. And I be watching things that other people don't watch. And when I said it, a lot of people could see it. You could see he gets frustrated a lot when things not going his way. It's just that he's not a star player and nobody paying no attention. But when things not going his way, anytime you see somebody bone up and play defense on him, he don't like it, get frustrated and dips his bobble. He only good when the defense is lackluster and maybe he could cut and person ain't watching him. He could get a little basket in there, or they not. But when somebody playing aggressive defense on him and he try to do all that dribbling and they still there and he can't go nowhere and he have to pass it out, and then when he try to rush and get cut, he gets frustrated. I'm not gonna lie on the boy. So now I'm breaking it down to different layers since you asked the question, right? This is really not a knock on Austin Reaves, right? So his best thing is him with the balls. Clearly could see that. Him having the ball in his hand, right? So now Luka gonna have it 90% of the time in the starting lineup, and LeBron has it sometimes too. It's no room for nobody else. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. It's no room for nobody else. So now you got that. You ate the banana, come on? Yes. So you got that part of it, right? Boom. So now okay, so now you got a spot on him with the bench where he can have the ball when they not in the game. He can have the ball and do what he need to do. You can get a better version of Austin Reaves. It's not a knock. It's not like saying he's not the 5 best players, why he need to be off the bench because he's not the top 5 players. It has nothing to do with him being the top 5 players on the Lakers. Common sense, he's if you say the top 5 players on the Lakers, he's definitely is more than that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. He's definitely that. We ain't gonna deny that. But we talking about fit and things like that. Go ahead. Yeah, hurry up for this light change. Real slow. You can just save this for later. Go. Chips, put it in your pocket. So we're not denying he one of the best players on the Lakers, but to get the best out of him, you saying, oh, he had a bad couple games. Not that he had a bad couple games. It's the point of the bench is very important in basketball. Having a bench is very, very important because you're going to have games where your starters come out struggling and your starters could be down. Let's say your starters get down about 13 points, 13, 14 points, right? Before the reserves come in. Reserves, the key to being reserved, number one key is you always want a microwave coming off your bench. A guy who could just light it up. That's very important coming off your bench. A guy who could come in and get buckets. Because when your team down, that player may be hot, could get buckets. So that's very important. Number two is very important to have come off your bench, the energy guy. A guy just a hustle energy guy, because that brings the spirit and that's what it is. A bench is important because if you're losing, they can spark you up and you can come back and win. Or if you win it, they could keep you winning. That's why a bench is very, very important. You have certain type of guys coming off your bench. You know what I'm saying? And the key is you definitely gonna need guys off your bench who gonna play some defense, because that's the hustle, and you create turnovers and you bring in energy. So you definitely need some defenders on your bench. You need some scorers off your bench. So now, if you look at the Lakers bench, now let's say you keep Reaves there. This is why I said, you saying who else? Let's say you keep Reaves there. So now you got Gabe Vincent, Dalton Connect, Vanderbilt, and let's just say the guy Jameson, and who else? Goodwin, right? You have that come to your bench. Number one, now how does that hurt you? One, Gabe Vincent is more of what? A spot-up shooter. He's not really no playmaker, right? So you got nobody who ain't even gonna sniff a double team on that. Vanderbilt don't even shoot the ball. Trey Jameson, he has no type of offensive thing. So now, guess what? It's a chance Connect gonna struggle, because now nobody getting off him. Everybody can stay at home with their man. Now if you got a guy like Reaves who more crafty, when he get in the lane, he like to draw fouls. Now he can shift the defense and he could kick it out, and Austin Reaves or Gabe Vincent could get better quality shots. He's more effective. What is he doing? This dead stop. They more watch this dude. They more give quality. You can get better quality shots. He could get them better quality shots. Now he dropped the lane. He might could throw a lob to Jameson. You see what I'm saying? It's what they got, no playmakers off that second unit. All you gotta do is stay at home. If I'm let's say all five of them in the game, all you gotta do is stay at home. That's it. Stay at home. Don't double nobody. Stay at home. What are you doing? Nobody go. Like, all you have to do is stay at home. So you have to know the game, bro. You have to know the game. You have to know the game. You got your mind made up. So I did what I was supposed to do. You asked the question, and because now you said he would never life. I don't know what you mean. You said he'd never in life see Vincent replace Reaves. Never. You got your mind made up. We don't know that. And we might never. You might be right. I ain't gonna say you wrong. You might be right. JJ Redick might not do it because he might have a sense of loyalty to Reaves, and it's bigger than sometimes teams. Reaves' contract is over next year. At the next year, you don't want to be perceived as a six man because you don't see six men get a certain amount of money. They get, so you don't want to either. So Reaves, and I'm pretty sure his agent probably like, nah, we never trying to come off no bench. We never trying to come off no bench because that messes his money. Even if he playing good, it's only because now when you as a bench player, it's like that's your value. It's like, let's say Reaves want $25 million a year. Let's say he want $25 million a year. Nobody really paying nobody $25 million to come off their bench. They just not doing it. Because now it's easy to replace them. Because now if the Lakers say, hey, we winning like this, and this is our strength, where we winning with this starting five right there, I'm not paying. There's no need to pay a guy 25. You could be like, I could get a guy to come off the bench and perform. You can find somebody else. So I get why it's more to that. So if you say you would never see it, you might be right. You might not see it. His agent might be like, he not come off the bench. His agent might be ahead of the curve. People not stupid. You clearly could see his agent probably would rather him have good games here and there playing with LeBron and Luka in the starting lineup than his agent probably rather that. Like, I don't care. Because it's not like he's going to have bad games all the time. He's going to have some good ones here and there. So his agent might like, I'll deal with that. Long as he's in the starting line, I would deal with he's going because he know how to stat pad. Reaves know how to stat pad. So he probably like, I don't care. I'll do that. Here's stat pad, the numbers, because at the end of the day, the numbers, you're going to forget them games. Like right now, he had 16 against Brooklyn. So at the end of the day, it's just going to be like 16, not knowing it was bad. He had a bad game against Brooklyn. But at the end of the day, the average don't dip as much. You know what I'm saying? Your average could pretty much stay there. Yeah, your field goal, but now when you go into negotiations, it's still, you still play, man, I still average such and such, and I played with LeBron and Luka. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot to go into this. It's a lot to go into it. His agent might be telling Lakers, well, if he gonna come off the bench, I'd rather you trade him. Agent might tell him that from the gate. Because right now, because Reaves already felt like, damn, I could have got more money right now with the Spurs. He could have. The Lakers even probably could have matched it, whatever they could have did, but he basically feel right now, so he definitely ain't trying to come off no bench now. Definitely not doing that. And I understand it. So JJ, and then, like I said, I want this clown leaving. I got a feeling. I got a feeling because it's always like that. You know when they say when it rains it pours, and a lot of shit just come out. I think LeBron with this Diddy thing. I think cause they said they about to release the information more on the Diddy situation. I think that his what's the name gonna start coming out. His that video and information about LeBron will start coming out. Because there's a lot going on. That Stephen A. Smith, he can't, and it's crazy because Jason Whitlock was the first person to said that. So it wasn't about Bronny, and now it's about Bron, and he got caught on a hot mic with Richard Jefferson. Now Stephen A. like, wow, like I said, I was talking about you, but he couldn't address it like that. You know what I'm saying? So you got some people who's not feeling that. You got some people who just think like, oh well, Bron did what he had to do. But you got a lot of people wasn't feeling that. And now that it came out on the hot mic, it was about Richard Jefferson. I mean, it's about Bron. It wasn't about Bronny. So that made things bad right there. Yeah, that made things bad right there. And then the Dwight Howard said that like LeBron, like that's just why I just can't rock with Bron. Dwight Howard said he'd been off the team and never even thought about coming back on the team because he said Bron get his longevity from Diddy. Diddy baby oil you. He said Bron got mad. He said Bron got mad because well, we know he wouldn't have did that to Skip Bayless. We know that. But you know it's crazy? Like you can't, cause this is bad about LeBron James. Dwight Howard said all he said was come back on defense. LeBron had a problem with him saying something to him. And LeBron James reacted because he said come back on defense. And then he said stop acting like a bitch. But before he said that, if somebody said, yo, come back, LeBron tell people get mad at people all the time. Like nobody can't tell you to come back on defense. It's a problem. You got to get them lip instead of just getting back on defense. Like who you think you is? Like who do you think you is? You know what I'm saying? Who do you think you is when nobody can't tell you to come back on defense? That man just said come back on defense. You have a problem with him saying that because he said come back on defense. So you have a problem with him saying that. He tell you get back on defense, you have a problem, and then it caused him to say, yo man, stop acting like a bitch because you complaining about it. Like, come on, man, who you think you is? And Mary Chalmers said the same thing. He said, notice how Howard ain't mentioned it to now. You know why Howard ain't mentioned it to now? I'm going to let somebody else answer that. Bro said, you notice Howard never mentioned that to now. Why do you think he never mentioned it to now? Thank you. I knew Knowledge was going to get it. I knew he was going to get it. Because he done now. That's just common sense. That's common sense because he done now. He wasn't going. Why would he mention it? He still was trying to get down with the Lakers. He still was trying to get down with the Lakers. Still want to play. Why would he mention it now? Everybody know LeBron power. That's why. That's why LeBron didn't. I mean, that's why he didn't say it. He's still trying to play. It don't make sense. Now he's fully retired. He knows it's over. So now a lot of shit he may start saying. When you still trying to play, when you dealing with somebody, LeBron is very powerful. I don't think you got the memo. LeBron and Jay-Z is powerful to the point LeBron and Jay-Z be having these guys scared. It's not that people scared physically of LeBron and Jay-Z. They've never done anything to cause any that you'll be scared physically of these dudes. These dudes never showed anything they built like that. But they scared. Jay-Z praise guys. I mean, people praise Jay-Z. Praise him. Jay-Z don't even say their names. And Jay-Z got a lot of sucker ways. Jay-Z won't even. Jay-Z could sit there, they be like, who you listen to. He wouldn't even give you that. He can't even tell who he listen to or who hot right now. He'll never. You ask him what artist out right now that's hot. He will never answer you. And you supposed to be a big dog or OG, and you can't even give somebody alley-oop. Like that. That's corny. That's why I stopped fucking with Jay-Z. I start seeing a lot of things in Jay-Z. Oh, I always say, and I still say, I think Jay-Z the greatest rapper of all time. Like, you know what I mean? I still get at the Jay-Z, but Jay-Z is a sucker. Just that right there tells he's a sucker. For somebody ask you in an interview about an artist, you never even hear him throw alley-oops to artists. They don't even have to sign somebody. Just say they listen to or this person here and there. He real subliminal. Like, come on, he's a sucker. Let's just call it what it is. And LeBron followed that same path. They very powerful. You say something about them or give your opinion. It don't have to be bashing them. And you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay. You see LeBron the GOAT? Of course LeBron is. Correct. You right, knowledge. He said Nas better. Everybody got their own opinion. I think Jay-Z, I'm not saying lyrically I'm just saying overall. If you say a rapper, you say he definitely had good lyrics. He don't have to be the number one lyricist. He made good songs. He been in the game a while. He the best. Who's over him? Nas catalog not like Jay-Z. But that's your opinion. Even if it wasn't longevity, Nas still in the game. See, that's why you can't say that. Nas, if you say Jay-Z from the time he came out, you could cut it to 2005, he still got Nas. You don't have to say, you could cut Jay-Z from you could say 10-year span. You could say from when Jay-Z came out, 97, 2007. Nas came out, no, Jay-Z came out before 90. Jay-Z came out in 96, I believe. Nas came out in 92. But Jay-Z was already... See, the people like I knew of Jay-Z back in 92 and people who's from New York, because he was already popping, moving around with Jazz and Big Daddy Kane. So he wasn't no stranger when he came out. That's your opinion. You could get a right to say Nas, but I'm just saying, my point of saying Jay-Z the best was more saying that it's not, I can admit that, but I can also admit that he's a sucker. I can admit that Jay-Z is a sucker. That's just what John Paul had. What up, bro? I can admit that Jay-Z is a sucker. These guys praise Jay-Z. Jay-Z never gives it back. Never. Never. These rappers right now, they feel, I'm telling you, I've been around a lot of rappers. They all feel the way about Jay-Z, but they never gonna say nothing. Why? Because look what Knowledge just said. Because they still in the game and they scared. Even, Jay-Z got people shook. Nori and all of them. Nori got a podcast. He's scared Jay-Z can shut his podcast down. He's scared Jay-Z can shut his podcast down. These is powerful. One thing you know, that power is a mother. And that's just what it is. That's just life. Let's, for instance, right, my podcast small. So it is, let's just do a reality, right? My channel here is small, right? Anything is like under like 50,000 and under is, to me, 100,000 or more. Anything like under that is like considered a small channel. It ain't small, like of course you got levels to it. Of course, 10,000 is better than 1,000 subscribers. Of course, having 25,000 is much better than having 10,000 subscribers. But the point is, when you got like 100,000 like real subscribers, if your subscribers real and you got like 100,000 and you get good views, you can shake the feathers of people. Where now it's like you got their attention. You got 40,000 subscribers. You got 40,000 subscribers and you be getting like 4,000 or 5,000 views, and you say something about somebody, it's like they don't. When you be getting like 40,000 in views, 50,000 in views, more sort of views, and you could get that consistent. Because I learned this a long time. Subscribers is not the NOB. Or you got low subscribers and get paid. And you get good views. You could have low subscribers but get a lot of views, and your subscriber to view rate could be high. So I said to say this. Yes, it's easy for me to sit there and I could be a little more reckless. When you get and you work yourself up there, you be a little more careful what you say. Because you worry about, certain things. Said Nori head and teeth, like say that. Yeah, so you have these different things. Yes, you have these so like when like for instance, a guy like Carcino, will you know for a fact LeBron know who Carcino is? All the videos videos that Carcino made about LeBron James throughout the years that got a lot of views and consistently, he know for a fact who Carcino is. LeBron know for a fact whose ticket is. Like he know like, okay, this YouTuber be talking shit about me. He know those two talks about him in a negative light. I'm not saying he watched their videos, but he's aware of them. If somebody come be like right now, yo, this and show him ticket joint, like, yo, this guy be talking. If he keep it real, he be like, yeah, I know, and he be like, yeah, I know, like he know who ticket is, he know who Carcino is. They come and say to me or some other people, yo, this guy here, he don't know who I am. Yeah, the Carcino going around for 15. So he ran across. He know who's LeBron know who he is. I'm not saying he followed him. So I don't want nobody to say, oh, you think he got time to sit in there? I'm not saying he watched their videos or none of that. I don't think he sit down and watch their videos. But I believe some things he crossed them. He looked, saw their face, and like, damn, and the shit probably pop up on his phones and with their names on it. And he aware who they is. That's all I'm saying. Because you'll have somebody up here, Kareem sit there and say he be watching Ticket and Carson. I'm not saying that. I don't think he watched them. I don't think he watched their channel. But he's aware who they is. They done made tons of videos about him, and they got tons of views. It caught his attention. It caught his attention. Stone Cold, believe me, he know who Ticket is. I'm not, see, you have to put it in certain content. I'm not saying that he sit there, because let me ask y'all this. I want all y'all to be honest. Do y'all think that that LeBron know who Ticket is? Be honest. Even if y'all don't like Ticket and Carcino, if y'all don't like them, do y'all think he know who they is? He said not Carcino. He know Carcino more than he know Ticket probably. You said not Carcino. He probably know Carcino more than Carcino said all type shit. And Carcino been on, like, I started hearing of I knew of Carcino before I knew of Ticket. And Carcino, mind you, I'm gonna tell you how you know Carcino. Carcino Ticket, Carcino numbers. Carcino was way bigger than Ticket before Ticket starts. Ticket recently, in the last year, Ticket channel really took off. I remember when Ticket was like stuck around like 60 or 70,000 for a long time. It stayed there for a long time. It's like once he got to 100, Ticket shit is moving now. For like the last year, his shit just went. Carcino had like 100,000 subscribers about like 5 years ago. Carcino had about 100,000 subscribers about 5 years ago. And that's 100,000. He like at 200 something now. But he had like 100. His channel, his numbers subscribers ain't jumping a lot like that. Like how projection was when he started. But that happens. That happens in YouTube. Your joint, you may have like Hassan. Hassan been stuck on that. That don't make your channel. It just sometimes that's just what it is. And sometimes you get that rush. Ticket had got a rush like once he like last year, literally like a year. If you probably go to his channel, he probably could tell you that if you ask him. And you ask him how many subscribers he gained, you say last year this time to now. I remember when he was like on 70, 71, 72,000 for a long time. Then that round of time of when he's on Players Choice, Players Choice, right? And his shit started clicking, and his shit just started, and he started having Herm and them guys come on his show. Having their own show, and his shit just started bloom. His numbers just every time he turned around, his numbers just going up. But Carcino been around a long time. I saw Carcino for years talking about LeBron. For years. So he definitely know who Carcino is. That's a fact, he know who he is. So So if you think he don't know who he is, that's a fact. That man been at him, and then he even said some shit like, "Yeah, Savannah, you want a real man? Come." And he goes in. He goes in. So he know both of them is. He definitely know both of them is. He said ESPN is bigger than YouTube. You just don't like Ticket. That's all that is. I'm not comparing Ticket to. He said Ticket has multiple channels and still not as popular as Steve. Of course, he's not popular as Steven Shannon. We're not comparing that. See, y'all take things the wrong way. He said Braun don't pay no attention to these YouTubers. Stop it. Y'all just don't like Hassan Campbell make. See, y'all taking this thing totally. I'm not. See, I knew y'all was gonna do this. Y'all just don't like them guys. It's not about liking them guys. I'm just saying, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Why would she do that? She don't know how to drive. Why would you fold your mirror in and you need to park? Y'all taking this thing all wrong. LeBron don't care about Ticket. I never said LeBron care about the Ticket or Casino. I never said nothing about LeBron care about them. LeBron watches them. I said, clearly said, stick with what I'm saying. Stick with I said. I said nothing about he watches them. I never said he sit but he's aware of them. It went by his thing. I guarantee you. If somebody go to him, if he keep it real and they go to him with their phone and said this guy talking shit about you and showed him Ticket, he'd probably be like, yeah, he like this guy always talk about me. And I'm pretty sure same with Carcino. He aware who they is. Now if you say this guy here talk about me, he might not have no idea who I am. He know out of all them those out of the YouTubers, I bet he know who they is. He know who they is. They done did too many videos and went and had a lot of views off their video for years. For years. He know who they is. And y'all saying ESPN, YouTube, everybody's on YouTube. I guarantee you look at LeBron, I guarantee he got a YouTube app on his phone. I guarantee when people on their phones, two places most of the time people's on their phone. They either on Instagram or YouTube. They on one or the other. Why do you think people on their phone so much? People ain't on their phone reading texts from reading people texts and old texts and looking at pictures that they took the other day. When people on their phone, 9 times out of 10, they browsing through Instagram or YouTube and Facebook. But Facebook ain't as popular because Facebook is more, it depends the age demographic. You know what I'm saying? It's more of an age demographic, more of an older crowd. You know, they family. Oh, I got family down south, and then they may be more inclined to watching, Facebook, Instagram, dudes on there. They seeing nothing but girls on there, nothing but girls. You think it's just like, and then action, people fronting different things like that, quotes, people making funny things, and it just. Instagram is very, you go down the explore page, you're not gonna, if you open it, you're not gonna be on there for no 1 second. You're going to spend some type of time on Instagram. YouTube, you browse those topics. There's so many people on YouTube now, you're gonna watch it. He said LeBron responded through Ticket through Clutch. He said Reggie talk. Who's Reggie? He said Reggie get on his knees and open. Who's Reggie? Who's Reggie, y'all? He said Reggie a clown. Who's Reggie? Cause I'm about to log off. Tell me who Reggie before I log off. Yeah, James Pro got LeBron. The Reggie got his own channel called Locker Room. I don't know who he is. Yeah, but I holler at you guys. I holler at you guys. Go to Beat 139 tonight. We got the open forum. We're gonna be talking about LeBron James. We're gonna be talking about the P. Diddy case. We're gonna be talking about what else? Charleston White. We gonna go in today. We're gonna go in today. A lot of topics we're gonna hit on today. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.